and we're going to be ready to launch American astronauts to the moon again and getting our first woman and next man to the South Pole of the moon in 2024. This time when we go to the moon, we're going to go to stay with a purpose of learning how to live and work on another world so we can take that knowledge and information to Mars. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Artemis Day.
Well, so when did you find out that we were going to the moon in 2024?
I don't remember the exact date. I guess it was this year that it was a definite thing that I understood that we were going back.
I did not.
Yep.
Yeah, so, I follow all that stuff.
Particular commentators on the news channel have mentioned something about that, right? Specifically.
Yeah. I have heard about it. Yeah.
What about these people that could have a heart problem going into space? If they're going to start doing space visits for the general public, I think they need to be very careful and think about who they're going to send out there. And
we're just, as a society, we are overblessed with technology. It's ruined a lot of things. It's ruined a lot of face-to-face interactions, communication.
My wife and I have this conversation all the time, and I'm like, are you kidding? I'd be the first one on there headed to Mars. She says, bye.
Bye. It sounds like conversations I have with my wife too. It's like, it needs to be safe. You're not going to be first.
Right. Yeah.
We're not the smartest people in the world, in the universe at all. I doubt that. So exploration to me has always been necessary, and how we get there and do it. But if we were trying to put this up against social justice and climate change, I still think it has its own place, and we should always invest in it. And we have the technology now to make it go exponentially.
You have to adhere to these things, right? Maybe they extend the laws, from Earth to, wherever you're going, right? Your citizenship doesn't end there, right? So there's got to be a law and order aspect to it. Who's going to be your leader, right? Who's going to enforce things, right? Good and bad.
Okay, it is empty quarter. It is, nearly, 10,000 kilometers, more than 10,000 kilometers. Empty. There, no one lives there. It is a desert. It is having too much. Hot over there, and no one lives there actually. Okay, so that place is nearly. If someone goes inside and get lost, then he usually dies there. Okay, and no animal, no one. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's foundational. There's so much benefit in blue sky scientific engineering research, which we will gain.
however, if there's the outlier, the survival of mankind is dependent upon us going into space and finding a better environment.
Like astronaut training, you actually taking off, going to the moon. If you hopefully they land, and walking. There's your movie right there. If you can do it and get back, that's your whole movie.
Exactly. Calm in space.
Exactly. Just do it kind of like a documentary type thing.
Two private enterprises that have two completely different approaches. Blue Origin, slow, methodical. We're not doing anything. We're not telling anybody anything until we've looked at every angle. SpaceX is like, weld it together, fire it up. And I don't mean that. They have great engineers there. There's no doubt about it. But you get to see two different philosophies in real time, and they both have kind of two different ideas. I think.
Well, I got to go, my friend. I actually have a meeting I'm already late for. This was fun. I'll talk this anytime you want. And my open invite, is to come down to Atacama Desert, look at the Milky Way at night. It's unbelievable, all the telescopes and salt lakes that we have down here. So you make it down here, we'll go there, my friend.
I'm a little bit skeptical right now because of the time constraint. I'm like, I keep thinking, wow, that's going to happen really quick. can we get everything together by then? But I say that now, and then we'll flash forward a few years, and we'll have this conversation again, and I'll be like, well, I can't believe that we're already ready to take off, and things have been put in place.
So first of all, we'll talk about an herb. So if an herb will go to the moon, that will be the big headlines for us. So if then Saudi Arabian person went to the to the moon, then that will be more amazing. Yeah.
The moon, I would expect there to be like almost 100% chance of coming back from, whereas Mars might be, well, it's might or might not be a one-way mission. I think if it was definitely a one-way mission to Mars, I wouldn't go on it. I mean, I know a lot of people who would, but I wouldn't want to do that. I love my life too much here on Earth. So,
That is awesome. Well, you have a good rest of your day, and
Yeah.
look forward to staying in touch. Take care.
absolutely. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.